If you replace the spark plugs and the ignition coils, and the engine is still misfiring, the problem is no longer basic ignition maintenance. At this point, guessing will cost you money. A misfire happens when combustion in one cylinder is incomplete or inconsistent. For combustion to happen correctly, you need the right spark at the right time, the correct air-fuel mixture, and sufficient compression. If any one of those elements is compromised, even slightly, the misfire will remain. So let's go step by step and isolate the real cause. First, confirm the misfire is actually isolated to one cylinder. Use a scan tool and verify the fault code. If you see something like P0302, that indicates cylinder 2. If you see random misfire codes such as P0300, the issue may be affecting multiple cylinders. Once you confirm which cylinder is involved, recheck the coil and plug installation. Even new parts can be installed incorrectly. Make sure the spark plug is properly torqued. An under-torqued plug can leak compression. An over-torqued plug can damage threads or distort the seat. Inspect the coil boot carefully. Look for small tears, carbon tracking lines, or oil contamination. Carbon tracking appears as thin black lines along the ceramic of the spark plug. If present, the spark may be grounding out before reaching the electrode. Next, inspect the spark plug well itself. If there is oil inside the tube, the valve cover gasket may be leaking. Oil contamination weakens spark energy and causes intermittent misfires, especially under load. Cleaning the area temporarily may reduce the symptom, but the gasket must be replaced to solve it permanently. If ignition checks out, move to fuel delivery for that specific cylinder. The injector must receive power, ground pulse, and must physically spray fuel correctly. Start by listening to the injector while the engine is idling. You should hear a consistent ticking sound. That ticking indicates the solenoid is actuating. If one injector is silent while the others tick uniformly, you may have a failed injector or a wiring issue. However, sound alone is not definitive. An injector can click and still be partially clogged. Deposits restrict spray pattern and reduce fuel atomization. Poor atomization leads to incomplete combustion. One practical method is to swap the suspect injector with another cylinder. Clear the codes and drive the vehicle. If the misfire follows the injector to the new cylinder, the injector is defective. If the misfire does not follow the injector, check the electrical circuit. Use a multimeter to verify injector resistance. Compare the reading to manufacturer specifications and to the other injectors. A significantly different resistance value indicates an internal fault. After fuel injection, evaluate overall fuel pressure. Even if only one cylinder shows a misfire, low system pressure can expose weaknesses in that cylinder first. Connect a fuel pressure gauge and observe readings at idle and under load. Pressure that drops during acceleration suggests a weak fuel pump or restricted fuel filter. Insufficient pressure results in a lean mixture, and lean mixtures misfire more easily under stress. Now shift attention to air management. Unmetered air entering the engine creates a lean condition. Lean cylinders burn hotter and are more prone to misfire. Vacuum leaks are most noticeable at idle because manifold vacuum is highest then. If the misfire is worse at idle and improves at higher RPM, suspect a vacuum leak. Inspect intake manifold gaskets, PCV hoses, brake booster lines, and small vacuum fittings. A smoke machine is the most accurate method to identify leaks. Introducing smoke into the intake system will reveal even small cracks or gasket failures. If smoke escapes, that is your entry point for unmetered air. Another air-related component is the mass airflow sensor. If contaminated, it may underreport incoming air volume. The engine control module then injects less fuel than required, creating a lean mixture. Cleaning the MAV sensor with proper cleaner can restore accurate readings. Allow it to dry fully before reinstalling. If fuel trims on your scan tool show high positive numbers, that often indicates the engine is compensating for a lean condition. If ignition, fuel delivery, and air mixture are verified, mechanical timing must be considered. Engines rely on synchronization between the crankshaft and camshaft. If the timing chain has stretched or jumped a tooth, valve timing shifts. Even slight deviations can cause cylinder-specific misfires. This is often accompanied by correlation fault codes or rough idle that does not improve with load. In some cases, you may hear rattling on cold startup, which suggests chain slack. Camshaft and crankshaft position sensors also play a critical role. If either sensor sends inconsistent signals, spark and injection timing become unstable. Using a scan tool to monitor live data can reveal irregularities in sensor readings. Finally, test compression. Compression determines whether the air-fuel mixture can ignite efficiently. Remove all spark plugs and perform a compression test on each cylinder. Disable fuel and ignition during testing. Crank the engine and record each reading. Cylinders should be within roughly 10 to 15% of each other. If one cylinder is significantly lower, that cylinder has a mechanical problem. Low compression may be caused by burnt valves, worn piston rings, or head gasket failure. To refine the diagnosis, perform a wet compression test by adding a small amount of oil into the low cylinder and retesting. If compression increases, piston rings may be worn. If compression does not improve, valve sealing is more likely the issue. At this stage, the misfire is no longer an external component problem. It is internal. There are also secondary causes worth mentioning. A stuck-open EGR valve can dilute the intake charge at idle and create rough running conditions. This is more common in engines with high mileage. Similarly, excessive carbon buildup on intake valves in direct injection engines can disrupt airflow and cause persistent misfires. The key principle throughout this process is isolation. Do not replace multiple parts at once. Change one variable, retest, and confirm whether the condition changes. Diagnostic discipline saves time and money. A misfire that remains after plugs and coils have been replaced is rarely random. It is almost always traceable to fuel imbalance, air measurement errors, timing deviation, or compression loss. If you approach the engine systematically, you will find the cause. Clear the codes after each repair attempt. Drive the vehicle under the conditions that originally triggered the misfire. Confirm whether it returns. Verification is just as important as the repair itself. If this breakdown clarified the diagnostic path, consider subscribing for more structured automotive troubleshooting content.